Today's adventure takes us to Julian, California. Julian's a beautiful mountain town, about 4,000 feet in elevation, located about an hour from San Diego. You can get here one of two ways, either from the Ramona and Escondido area on State Route 78, or from the 8 freeway through the Cleveland National Forest up State Route 79. Now the drive to Julian, it's just a spectacularly beautiful ride. You're going to get some great scenery, some beautiful trees, rolling hills, some beautiful mountains, and I actually suggest if you come in one way to Julian and go out the opposite way. That way you really can get a nice drive, especially a nice Sunday drive around the East County of San Diego. So if you're headed in and out of Julian on State Route 78, it's definitely worth a stop here in Santa Isabel at Dudleys Bakery. This is some of the best bread that I've literally ever had. It's really great. They have tons of varieties of bread, from my favorite here, the cinnamon raisin, which I can never resist, to they had a jalapeno bread. They had all kinds of different varieties. They also have a deli counter where you can get fresh sandwiches, and they have a cute little gift shop too, where you can check out a lot of little trinkets as well. So definitely stop on the way to Julian, in or out on State Route 78 here at Dudley's, worth the stop. So once you're in town, you're gonna find a small, quaint little main street, a nice little village setting. You're gonna find a lot of different shops, a lot of different places to eat. There's restaurants, there's breweries, there's wineries in town here in Julian, and most famously, there's about a dozen apple pie stores, though I haven't counted them. There are quite a few places to get apple pie here in Julian. In fact, when you say Julian to anyone who is from the San Diego area, they immediately think apple pies. A couple of the companies actually sell their apple pies in the stores that are located in San Diego itself. But honestly, you gotta come to Julian and get the real thing, and make sure you get a scoop of ice cream. Now, I've tried a couple of the spots here in Julian for apple pie. I wouldn't say I have a favorite, I'll just leave it at this. They're all kind of different. They're all use different recipes, each shop you come to. So if you're coming to Julian on an empty stomach, then by all means, I would try a couple different types of pies from a couple different spots, see which one you like the best. So after you're full from your apple pie, there's a few different shops that you can check out in Julian, including a general store and a couple antique shops. So if that's your thing, by all means, you're gonna love it. It's a great day trip here to leave the city, leave the ocean, come out to the mountains and see Julian. During the winter months, it gets very cold here, so I'll warn you of that. And there can be snow, so at times, especially this past winter, there were a couple times where the roads in and out of Julian were technically closed. You needed chains to get in and out, so only the locals really could come here. In the summer, it gets hot. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually hot today, and we're here in the end of June, and it's only gonna get warmer throughout July and August. But if you are here during the winter and you wanna see some snow, it's where everyone in San Diego comes to check out the snow, because we don't really know what it is in San Diego proper. So this is one of the closest places that you can come that actually gets snow in the winter. There's a couple more points of interest I would visit here in Julian, including the cemetery that's at the north part of town that you can walk through, and there's a couple of mines that you can visit as well. You do have to pay to get into the mines, but from what I've heard, it's a pretty cool experience, so definitely check that out. Overall, an awesome place to visit here in San Diego County. If your vacation is taking you to San Diego anytime soon, I definitely recommend putting Julian as a day trip on your list.
Another thing I forgot to mention is if you do come to Julian, come nice and early in the morning, because by midday it gets awfully crowded, and at times it can be hard to find a parking spot.
So just before we were ready to head out, of course I'm looking for a public restroom, and we come upon this neat little shack. I said, oh, that looks like a restroom over there. Well, it turns out it's the jail here in Julian, or the old Julian Jail. Take a look. They have toilets, I just can't use them. So I mentioned to stop at Dudley's this morning off of the 78 for some bread, and on the way home this afternoon, we stopped off the 79 here at Pam's Place. We always grab some
jerky from Pam. She's located in Descanso. She has not only jerky, she has a lot of different fruits and vegetables that are fresh off the farm somewhere that you can check out as well. So yeah, Pam's Place. I hope you've enjoyed this video. For more, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And you can also follow me on my social media at MATTYTJ.